English referees are a disgrace. Bias Sports here, and I thought I'll bring a couple videos out this week talking and touching about a few things about the season so far. Seeing as, you know, international break, what I like to call the no one really gives a fuck break. Let's be honest, no one that's like really into football likes these international breaks. We all see it as just getting in the way of what really matters, and that's club football. Yes, we all like World Cup and Euros and stuff, but yeah. But today I'm going to be talking about the referees and the whole VAR, the lot of them. Yeah, because this season has been nothing short of a disgrace, in my opinion. What can I say? Last year there was a couple howlers, a couple bad howlers like that people want to forget about, such as the Brentford offside against Arsenal, them forgetting to draw the lines, a couple other instances here and there. But this season so far, right now, we'll start with the opening game of the Premier League. Onana's clearly just dived into a player. Now, the reason that VAR didn't give it as a penalty is because they said that the Wolves player wasn't getting the ball. Which, for me, is one of the most stupid fucking things I've ever heard in my life. And here's the reason. So, two guys are through on goal. You're a defender. He's running in like this and he's running like that. This guy's got the ball. He ain't going to pass right now. But you just completely 2-foot that guy out of the fucking equation, yeah? Yes or no, is that going to be a foul? Of course it is. It doesn't matter that he didn't have the ball. You can't just take him out. Yeah, if a guy's running, yeah, when his team has the ball and you block him off and just push him to the ground, the ref might play advantage, but it's a foul. If you lose the ball, they'll call that back. If you stop the play, they'll go to the free kick. Ridiculous to not give that penalty. So we move on. We're like, surely they can't get more of these howling decisions wrong. And then throughout game after game after game after game, we're seeing the same crap. One thing given as a penalty and the other one is not given as a penalty. Now this is where VAR and the referees and the Pgmol, they all fuck me off, and it is consistency. Consistency does not exist. Consistency is not in the vocabulary of fucking referees in this country. They do not know of the word. For me, how can you give a foul for one thing and then you see it in the same game, let alone the fucking other games or other refs. You see the same ref give a yellow card for a foul. 2 minutes later, the other team or another player will do the exact foul and does not get booked. Disgraceful. Going on to like a couple weeks ago, the disgrace which happened in the Tottenham versus Liverpool game. Now, I don't get what the fuck went on. I watched the thing when the VAR's talking and they're saying stuff like, oh, yeah, check complete, because they believe that it is offside. That's how confident they were that it was offside, right? Now, here's where it gets a bit for me. First of all, they've said that, check complete, and they've just carried on with the game, right? Because they've obviously said it was offside and they've checked it as check complete for offside. Tell me why you are not allowed to then stop the game next time the ball went out, or go in the ref's ear saying stop the game, yeah, the check was completed for a goal. Why is that not allowed? I cannot process why that is not allowed in the game. Yeah, how many times does games continue and then the ref pulls it back because the VAR have checked for a fucking penalty or something and it's been brought back, or a handball? I don't get it. It's like they pick and choose when to implement certain rules and when not to implement certain rules. I'll look at it like this. At the end of the day, when you watch that game, why did we not see the lines correctly drawn the way we see in every other game? The lines weren't even drawn properly. They weren't even drawn. They didn't, like, the check was so quick. I've never seen a VAR check so quick. And I've seen VARs even, like, more blatantly onside than that, checked more thoroughly. So what's going on? What happens? An apology's put out there. We're sorry for our fuck up. It doesn't give Liverpool any points. It doesn't help them. At the end of the day, for me, these apologies could go up your arse to the refs. The apologies is a bullshit. The apologies is media fucking shit to put out there to look like they're doing something. Because at the end of the day, when they then do the errors again and again and again, then it must mean that they just put it out for publicity and to make it look like they're doing it, because they're obviously not doing anything. Like, I genuinely believe I could be a better VAR official. Listen, refs on the pitch, I give them a bit of leniency. They get a one take look at it. Sometimes, you don't know, a little thing might get in the way. Someone might be taught. You might take a little bit of concentration away. You might fully not see it, so you don't really want to send someone off or give something if you're not 100% sure. I understand that side, but then VAR's there for that reason, to fix that and to help them with that. The fact that Mike Dean has come out before and said he didn't want to send certain people to the monitor for certain incidents because he didn't want to put him under pressure and all this crap. Shut your fucking mouth, bruv. That is a load of shit. And it brings me to the final thing that I have to talk about in it, and that was yesterday's game, Arsenal versus Man City. And once again, bullshit arose in the game. Kovacic should have been sent off. I don't care what anyone says. In my opinion, he should have been sent off for the first one. For the first one. I think that is a straight red card. I think you've gone through the back of him with force, studs showing on his ankle. It's reckless, it's dangerous. I'm not saying he meant to do it, but it's reckless and dangerous. And by the rules that the Pgmol have put out, that is a red card. It wasn't given. The yellow was given. Yeah. VAR checked it 10 times. If you have to check it 10 times, in my opinion, you know it's a fucking red card. The reason you're checking it 10 times is because you're trying to find a way out of giving the red card. You're trying to find a way out of fucking telling the ref to go look at the monitor. Ridiculous. Furthermore, let's forget that. Let's forget that. Let's say, fair enough, man, you got that wrong. Fucking 5 minutes later, I think it was 5 or 6 minutes later, the guy does the exact same tackle on Declan Rice. Yes, this one isn't as bad. This one isn't a red card. Like, even if this was a solo challenge, the second one was not a red card. But it was a second yellow. And especially when the guy should be on, if anything, an orange card. For me, when something like that happens in the first one, he should have been on final warnings, bro. Yeah? You see it with Jota. Jota. That second foul was no worse than Jota's second foul the week before. Yet the first one he got wasn't even a foul. Like, it's crazy. Let's not even get that one in there of the Jota one. I don't think the first one was a yellow card. But these decisions are ridiculous. I've seen Tomiyasu be sent off this season for not even touching a guy and getting a second yellow. It is ridiculous. And this same ref, yeah, Michael Oliver, from yesterday, that didn't send off Kovacic, last season sent off Martinelli, yeah, for slowing down a throw on and in the same move taking out a player and gave him 2 yellow cards, one after another, yeah, which is, in my opinion, corrupt in itself. So he doesn't mind giving yellow cards one after another because you gave it without even stopping the game. You stopped the game one time and gave him 2 yellow cards. It's ridiculous, but listen, I just had to put that out there. The fact of the matter is, all content creators, all football fans, we need to get together and keep on the publicity, keep on the shit talking about the Pgmol. Content creators, people in the industry, people with a voice, pundits, get involved. Let's all stick together. Fuck who you support. Fuck the biased. Fuck if it's your team that gets the good decision. We need to eradicate the bullshit out of the game. Standard. And the only way that happens is by everyone coming together. Because if we leave it to the refs and that, we will see nothing change. It has to be us that make the change, that keep talking about it, that even when it's our own team, managers come out, players come out saying, no, the ref got that wrong. That is the only way this will change. The problem is, in this industry, in this football banter era of life, whatever you want to call it, we like to banter each other. So as soon as a team, like for example, an Arsenal fan like I am, Tottenham have a bad decision go against them, you're like, ha 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 ha, we don't care, you lost. We've got to stop all that now. We've got to go back to the standard of it's either a bad call or a good call. Listen, if it happens, it happens, but we have to be highlighting it and not letting it go under the radar, because what happens is a lot of stuff goes under the radar. A lot of mistakes happen, but then the team don't lose the game, so no one speaks about it. It's crazy. But listen, like, share, subscribe, comment below if you agree with what I'm saying about all the refereeing and that is fucking shit in this country, I'm telling you. And like, all I've got to say is this: let's fucking change this. Let's try, you know. Everyone needs to start putting it out there whenever this shit happens, and we need to keep them accountable for their mistakes and their fuck ups the same way that everyone else in life is accountable. If I put out a fucking video and I say something bad in the video, yeah, I can't just come out and say, oh sorry, I didn't mean to say that, it was an accident. You're still going to be held accountable. So should they. Listen, Unbiased Sports.